Makes me smile every time I play it. Good morning, afternoon, evening, overnight, whatever it is. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Saturday morning, for me at least. As we get people pop in and hope all are well. And let's welcome in my peeps.
Howdy.
Who's that guy over there?
Ooh, what?
There you go.
Oh, that's who he is.
Ooh.
Lol Lego, right? And Eric, what's up, buddy?
What's going on?
Happy Saturday, everybody.
Morning.
Yeah. All right.
Why Twitch you be silly?
Twitch always gets silly. That's how Twitch be. So definitely glad for the weekend. It was a fairly busy week for me. A couple days of relaxation will be nice.
I hear you.
Yep. But back to building more castle. Oh, so excited for castle.
Castle!
Nice.
Yep. What you got over there, Lol?
I am working on the boutique hotel. This thing is getting done.
Nice. Where did you leave off? I forgot. Where did you leave off? Were you on the second floor or the third floor?
Starting the third.
Nice. And Eric has the that really big build out there. What was that again? The villa?
I think so. Question mark?
The Grand Villa?
Oh, you're talking Eric there.
That's right. Yep.
It's just FYI, all you see here is bags 1, 2, and 3.
It's amazing that they do it that way.
This is really cool. This is really cool though how this pulls out.
That is awesome.
And then
that is pretty neat. That's very modern.
And then once you get into it, you can pull this to gain access to the bedroom in there.
Ooh, that's a nice technique.
And then the door from the interior, so like, you know, if you're actually in the bedroom.
Oh, that's awesome.
Very cool. Let's see who's in chat. Alex, what's up, buddy? Good morning to you.
Hey, morning.
Also well. Appreciate you dropping in, man. Happy weekend. And of course, our buddy James. What's up, Brick Sergeant?
What's up?
And let's do a little cheer for James here.
I came in like a wrecking ball.
Hey, coming in like a wrecking ball. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, what the hell?
Oh, we had a new follow right before he started. That's how I'm doing good luck on today's stream. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you much. Appreciate it a lot. Cliffy in the house. Good morning, Cliffy. Hope you're well, dude.
Why is this not lining up right? Oh, now I see why.
Little hype cheer from Alex there. Thanks, buddy. All right, let me go ahead and get started. So this entire portion here that I have sitting in the back corner is all set for now. So that's just kind of out of the way. And I'm going to start building this other section, which I think is going to become like the drawbridge area. Just like I did originally over here. Got to build out all the landscaping and the, the base of it first. So that'll be what I'm working on this morning. Hopefully bag 15, 16, 17 is my goal today. And Saturday morning, got some orange juice.
Starter fluid.
Yeah,
Plain
it tastes
old.
too.
Huh?
It tastes like it too. All right. Let's see.
I love my coffee.
I know you do.
It's cup 3.
So I'm gonna make sure I line this up the right way here. Okay. Oh, sweet. Let's see. Going over here a second. Oh yeah, look at that little shield. That's another nod to the past right there.
Oh, it's coming in. You can see it's yellow and green, but I can't see the actual image well.
Let me try and get it focused.
It might be the light, Matt. I can't.
It could be because I have the light a little low, so it doesn't wash.
Okay, that might be it.
I'm about to drop it.
Don't drop it. No. Oh, there you go. Oh, that's cool. The stag.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Except I haven't passed it yet. That drawbridge section has lots of built-in. Oh, sweet. Hopefully I can learn some stuff. Thank you, Cliffy.
Oh,
geez, James. Oh my God, dude. Dude, how are you not like wired?
Yeah, see, this is where, like, being in the Army, 6 cups of coffee by this time in the morning back in the day, you that would be considered normal.
Like a catheter into like a bottle on your leg or something.
I mean, that's exactly what it sounds like.
Possibly, yes. All right, what the? Wait, what am I looking for?
So I did want to announce I've got a couple new clips to debut this morning. Greg has seen them already. One I'm saving until that individual hopefully shows up to join us. But if somebody wants to do, hang on, let me check my chat commands.
Oh, cool, Alex.
If someone wants to do like exclamation blue bricks BRIX in chat, you can see what happens.
Hold on. Oh, wait. Oh, hey, Taz.
Ooh.
Why is my mouse not playing? All right, get over here, stupid thing.
Cheating,
Oh.
Greg. I was hoping somebody else in chat would do it.
Oh, wait, yeah, but I typed it in wrong too. Look what I typed in. I
Yeah,
typed in
okay, so somebody else
Bluebird.
can still do it. You did type it because we were getting a response. Okay, Alex got it. All right, here we go.
And the polka music. That's a nice touch. That's a nice touch.
Oh my god. Every time I see it, it makes me laugh my ass off.
Don't wet yourself.
Dude, I've been trying to think for weeks about what I could do to poke fun. And I was like, oh my god, that's perfect.
Yeah, he's been working on that one for a long while. Oh,
I literally had all the graphic in there. I'm like, I need some kind of audio for it. And I went and Googled funny German music on Google or YouTube, whatever. And the first thing that popped up was this clip of these two guys on a variety show from like 1984 playing freaking perfect. That's where that came from. All right, not with that.
that was funny.
Yeah.
If I was building blue bricks, that would be great.
What?
This is Flago, not blue bricks.
I know. I just the appreciation of blue bricks was the
No, I
question.
know.
So.
I know.
Of course, it's a lighthearted joke, though.
Oh yeah.
It just the music is what did it for
It
me.
was great. Yeah, it was.
I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe that.
At least you don't have a purple dinosaur.
What? What? Did somebody say purple?
Oh, son!
I love you. You love me.
Part of my
You said purple. I couldn't help it. It just happened.
Stupid dope.
Grumble, grumble, grumble.
Yep. Wait,
What was that? What was that one McDonald's character that did that rubble?
Oh god, the big purple dude. Oh crap.
You're talking Grimace?
Grimace. Yeah.
Maybe you should use him instead of Barney.
I mean, I could make another one.
Okay, make it like a different purple.
Yep. Purple 1, purple 2.
Angry purple, and then
yeah.
Angry purple.
How is purple angry? Well, here you go.
Yeah. Because from what I understand, Grimace is supposed to be like representing some like bad thing or something, allegedly.
Wait, what?
I forget the story, but or maybe it's just an urban myth or something. I don't know.
Sorry, what did I
With foot and mouth again. Yeah.
Oh, dummy.
See, the only thing of the damn Blurkler too. The only thing about it is I wonder if I would if McDonald's would catch me and be like, dude, yo. I could still do it though. If I do it for like 5 seconds.
When was the last time they even used those characters? The Hamburglar and
I don't know. I haven't seen them in forever. I forgot about the Hamburglar.
I don't think they even use them really anymore.
I don't know. I mean, there's Birdie. You know, obviously Ronald. I mean, if you use Ronald McDonald, there would definitely be some more of it. But the other characters, I don't really think they'd be.
I haven't seen Ronald in a long time either.
I vote for Grimace or Hamburglar even better. Hey, what's happening, Mark?
Yep.
Good Mark.
I mean, I don't know if it was that, but I did read something that the character was not quite as pure as people may have thought. I don't know. It may just be me talking on my ass. Dirty grimace. Oh, by the way, Alex, Castle. Just, Castle.
Castle!
I like to get my little tease in for you there. Oh, Greg, by the way, would you do a little shout for me?
Oh, yeah. I can do a shout out.
Since he's in chat.
Yep. Got it. Why is it not? Come on. There we go.
There it is. Thank you. You guys haven't already give Alex a little follow on his channel. He does some Lego work as well. It's a little bit of Gundam, some mechs and stuff like that.
Gundam!
If not, that's cool, but he does some Lego as well. We read it into him the other night, my Thursday stream, and caught him completely off guard. He wasn't expecting that, which still makes me smile. So I definitely want to get him some more followers here, get his channel growing a bit for.
He does very, very chill streams, just like this one. I mean, not without the massive sound effects and stuff, but Mayo Hosko is not on Twitch.
Jeez, Mayo.
I had to read that twice. Like, I had to read your new handle, Toys Dude. I'm like, wait, what? Oh, okay, yeah. You may have to actually follow him first.
Yeah, you may have to follow or something first before you message.
Yeah.
All right, the Twitch term is whisper, I believe. Not sure, but that's what they call it when you DM somebody inside the application or the platform. So you guys were all... We had a good time. We definitely did.
Yep.
Just gotta learn how the platform works there, buddy.
Oh yeah, here he comes. The man, the man.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's give that a warm welcome in, shall we? Shall we, Greg?
Go for it.
On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again.
Welcome in, buddy.
Oh,
There you go. Here's bag 4.
What?
Damn.
That's bag 4.
Wow.
And Mayo isn't on Twitch, just followed. Thank you, Mayo. I'm sorry, that makes me smile. Looks like Ned's getting a little bit of his setup going here. We'll await that. That's one bag crate. Yeah, I know, right? That's super crazy.
Yeah, step 4 is 82. There's 82 steps for step 4.
Yes.
No, hopefully Ned will hop back in a second. I think he's still getting stuff set up.
We might have to play that again.
Oh, no sound. Oh. So you didn't even hear it. Oh.
Ah, damn.
That's a tragedy.
It is. We'll have
Oh.
to do it again.
Oh, thanks, Rob.
Hey, welcome in, Rob. Good morning or good afternoon to you, buddy. We'll do the Rob welcome here. Excuse you, Greg.
God.
Check your pants.
Oh. Rob, were you watching the Man U game? I think it was Southampton.
That's fine. Man. I understand. It's a very different platform. I get it. Took me some time to get used to, honestly, when I started following some other people at first last year, but I'm into it, obviously. Didn't get the big castle. I got the Walmart Junior Castle. Nice, nice, nice. That's still pretty cool. I have unfortunately decided I'm going to have to spend more money and get myself a third one. Because I want to build a sweet, big, old rebrickable.
Why are you not working?
I blame Greg for that.
What do you blame me for it? What did I do? Oh, come on.
Because,
really?
what? 25 minutes ago. Oh, hey, rebrickable.
Wait. I
know, right? Exactly, yes.
Oh, wait. And Alex, wait. And then Alex the other night was going, oh, wait, you haven't gotten the 3-in-1 pirate ship yet? So what was I looking at? The 3-in-1 pirate ship.
I'm looking at that.
Yeah, I know, man. I can't believe that you're actually still going, dude. And myself.
What's that, Eric?
I'm looking at that lighthouse.
Yeah, the lighthouse will be a thing. It'll definitely be a thing. I think probably later this fall for me it'll be a thing. With probably double VIP.
What?
I'm just gonna come on stream and just have the camera pointing at the box.
I think Taz was saying he's gonna go ahead with it. I caught him talking about that a little bit in our power earlier.
What? Oh, okay. Hello. I'm distracting myself. That's good. Genius.
We're seeing that the lighthouse. I have the money to afford the lighthouse. Are you putting that aside there, Rob, so you can keep affording it for a little bit longer?
Oh. Here's the man, the myth, the legend. Hopefully.
Let's see. Can you hear us now?
Yay! He's got sound. Hi, Ned.
Hello, guys.
There he is.
All right,
okay,
Ned.
now that Ned is back, I think we had to give him another welcome properly. So we'll do this again.
On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again.
Thank you.
There you go.
Oh,
The Law and Order chime was what capped it off, though.
Yes, that's my subtle ping right there.
And that definitely was my life this morning.
I bet. Sounded like it. Well, I mean that's because people love making tracks about my airport Thunderbox mayo, so I had to throw that in there. It's that's my ode to Ned because Ned is a truck driver. So I felt it was a nice little thing for him there. Oh, Rob, you came in late. You missed the Eric one too. We'll have to play that again at some point.
Oh. I have no idea what I'm doing today, guys.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Thank you, because I was thinking that too. I don't know what I'm doing.
That's very aesthetic.
It's very aesthetic.
I think those are some fantastic clips.
Yeah, I don't want to go that way, just doing all that because I don't want to feel like I'm copying him.
Oh yeah, no, I know. But that's now stuck permanently in my head. Anytime when somebody says, I don't know what I'm doing, all of a sudden that Bricks O'Brien clip just pops in my head.
Oh, same here. Yeah, I hear that all the time now. And other people said it is on Jang's Twitch, because he's got 1,000 different little things he's made. There's a real pro streamer named Bricks O'Brien that's good friends with Jang, and Jang clipped a couple different things of him, and one of them was Brian saying, I don't know what I'm doing. And so Jang popped into a little clip where Brian just kind of circles around the screen saying, I don't know what I'm doing, over and over again.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh. Sorry, Greg. Grumble.
Yeah, I know. Grumble.
Another one.
There you go, Alex. Scotty!
What's up?
Yeah, exactly, right? Exactly.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of the guy who was right. Speaking of that guy.
G'day. Sorry, I'm a little bit late to the show. I've been, I was just talking with a colleague. It's a blessing and a curse when you get like access to fully paid weather, sort of modelling and weather forecasting stuff. So we're monitoring a little bit of a situation. It's nothing major, but it's a blessing and a curse at the same time. So we're sort of monitoring a situation at the moment and keeping a bit of an eye on it. So
no worries, mate. You do what you got to do. I know that's
a nice way
part
of
of your
saying
work and all
nerding
that.
out.
So.
Yeah. Sorry, Eric.
I said, is that just a nice way of saying you were nerding out?
It's just something I was doing in the background. It's like I've got on one of my screens. I've got the radar sitting in the background, so just glancing occasionally and keeping a bit of an eye on. It's like, oh yeah, we might get rain in a few hours. It's fine, It's like whatever. It's nothing too major. So we're it's just like I said, it's a blessing and a curse all at the same time, because you can go further afield and you start thinking, oh, I was going to do this on Monday. Let's go and check a bit more into it. And it's like, oh, before you know it, you're just in a rabbit hole trying to get your way out of it. So,
do you ever play with the bleeps, the sweeps, and the creeps, or
The sweeps?
I tend to just try and sort of do what I have to, because again, I said it's like I said before, it's a very easy rabbit hole to fall into, and next minute you've lost 2 hours because you've just been looking at forecasting, and I was like, oh, I'm trying to do something this week, and I'm trying to plan my week, and it's like, do I bother turning my lawnmower on this week or not? So.
Yeah, Scotty, send the rain my way. I can use it.
Hopefully, Scott.
We've done a good little bit in our area the last week or so, which has been really necessary for our area. Helped us a bit.
Oh, look, and I'm not saying rain's not important. It's just we've certainly had enough of it for a while. So
yeah,
a little bit less at the moment would be nice.
Yeah, some places that don't need it are getting too much, and then places that need it are not getting any.
Yeah, that's right.
If you had like a giant purple swimming pool, it's just like catch all the rain.
What? Did somebody say purple? What?
Oh,
I love you, you love me.
Barney.
How many times can I annoy him with that?
As I like to say, no wonder why the dinosaurs are extinct.
Yes. Stupid Barney.
So, Ned, what are you working on this morning, buddy? What you got going on?
I'm defaulting to my fire brigade,
Oh, very good. Very good.
and I've just decided that I'm going to knock a door through the wall because eventually there will be another building next to this, and this will be the connecting point for from the new station to this old one.
Ah, gotcha.
Speaking of holes in walls,
No, I'm not knocking a hole in the wall.
Wow, that was a great transition.
And the cat's making an appearance.
Oh, hello, Oreo. Goodbye, Oreo. Oh, there goes Oreo. Kool-Aid man. Oh, that stinks, Rob. That it's still like I hate Muggy. Dude, I need to get this build done. I want it done. Not because I'm not enjoying the build, but because I wanna move on to other things. That will really just put me way, way, way far behind.
Way.
Exactly.
So what? You're going to publish another video in 6 weeks?
Wow.
shots
I
fired.
actually have 3 videos recorded, Ned. I actually have to. I gotta I gotta edit them and publish. But I have them queued up.
Oh, damn, though. Those were definitely some shots fired.
I think Matt's head exploded yesterday when I said, "Yeah, I got 3 videos done." He's like, "What? You got 3 done?" I'm like, "Yeah, I still got to edit and stuff, but yeah, I got them.
I mean, you kind of did. I'm like, no.
What? What?
Yeah, exactly.
What?
Okay, now I'm hearing the Kevin Hart Sirius XM commercial. Thanks.
And Tej, you're working on the lighthouse there, mate?
Yes. It's getting there. But yeah, having to basically go back to the drawing board at the moment, which is fine, but yeah, I've hit a frustrating point and I'm just trying to fix it, but I'll figure it out. Just a little bit of a frustrating point that I've reached, and I'll figure it out.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, it's been looking good from what the.
Yeah, so far what I've seen, from what you've shared in your videos.
Well, for a while it was, admittedly. The problem that I'm finding is that I wanted to expand it out just a little bit more. And for me at the moment, it just feels a little bit too confined, and not that you're ever going to see really the inside of it. So, I mean, you know, I don't know. There's just I was hoping to maybe just widen it a little bit, and that's what I'm trying to do at the moment. But I'm I just have to go back to the drawing board a little bit. I've got to change some of the colors up because otherwise it was going to be a camouflaged lighthouse, which, yes, admittedly defeats the purpose of having one in the first place. But yeah, working on a limited amount of parts and having to go back to the drawing board. But it is still early days, so it's okay. It's going to get done. I just have to change up my strategy just a little bit. So
Mhm.
I'm getting the lighthouse set when it comes out. So you know that's my plan B. If I do decide to give up on this, I'll just build the lighthouse set and throw it in the layout and forget it, you know, and move on. But I would like to try and finish this. I'll just, you know, I just got to take my time a little bit and just rework a few things.
Yeah. Alex says it looks great though so far to what he's seen.
Yeah. Do I have any unlimited hinge pieces? I do. That's what I'm using for the door at the moment. A little bit hard to see because I'm, sort of was in the middle of trying to fix it up, but it's probably not going to show there very well on camera at the moment. Let's see, where are you, camera? I do have the hinge piece for the door, so it's I'm working on it. So just trying a few different ideas while I can. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I might just have to do a bit more just to get it to stick, but I'm just trying ideas. But we'll get there.
Yeah, I'm sure you will.
Thanks, Alex. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I've definitely been enjoying the mock of a remock series with this.
Thank you. I appreciate that, mate.
Yeah, definitely. I like how you do that. Little updates, little teases. Keep whetting the appetite for more.
It's been fun. Yeah, it's been a fun process so far. I'm enjoying it more because I'm now I'm more happy to just experiment with what I'm doing and you know I'm not focusing too much on you know, I'm not trying to copy any other sets or builds or mocks. I'm trying to get some inspiration for it, but at the same time, just seeing how I go.
Definitely.
Oh, thanks, Macro. You're a champion, buddy, and thanks for joining my stream as well, Macro. It was great to see you on there as well, mate. And I saw you in the chat as well, Matt. And I'm sure you saw in my stream I flashed up the little message thing that we've got over on Starting the Dud for Lumberjack at the moment. We've got his PayPal.
Yep, glad you brought that up because I made a little clip for us. It's a 20-second, just a static clip, but a little bit of a little joke, you know, because we love Josh, but
of course,
I did want to take the serious angle of it too. So we go ahead and put that up for a minute since we do have some viewers here at this point.
Yep. Oh, that's awesome, mate. Done really well. That's fantastic. Thank you. Yeah, I'm sure he'll appreciate that as well.
You guys know Josh experienced some hardship, and if you can, please feel free to show Josh any little bit of love with a donation if you can.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
He appreciates all that we can do for him.
Josh is the man.
He is, and Macro as well, buddy. You're a champion as well, mate. I appreciate the time you were able to afford us over on the streams and that. We had fun with Mayo. He's a champion doing a big stream too. It's like, wow, 12-hour sorting stream. That's damn. That's. I tell you what, he's got some stamina. I don't think I could do 12 hours of sorting.
I got sick of that for 2 hours last night. I was like,
yeah, I saw that. You did well.
Yeah. I can do it for a little while. I'm like, all right, I just know it's just so monotonous. I can't do this anymore.
Sorting is, but I mean, I think in a way, doing it in a stream can take some of that monotony out of it because you can come up with some interesting or thought-provoking conversations or anything like that as well. So I think it's, the way that, I mean, let's face it, most of us hate sorting at the best of times, but yeah, any way that you can do it where, yes, you're sorting, but you've also got a bit of a distraction talking about other fun stuff and that as well, I think helps,
Yeah, I mean, and that's kind of the reason I told May, I was like, yeah, dude, I'll go hang out because honestly, it gives me an excuse to actually do some sorting that I haven't wanted to do.
Yeah. That's it, it's I didn't get too much achieved as far as sorting's concerned today. But that's okay. I'm not too worried. Like I was able to find a few things that I'm putting towards the build, so I was able to actually find a couple of things for the project. So that's good. Silver linings, I guess. Not always easy to find silver linings in this situation, but
Yeah, I would have liked to have joined, but the weather around here last night, I just was not trusting my internet and stuff. So I'm like, you know what? Instead of trying to jump on and then all of a sudden poof gone, and I'm like, I don't want to risk it.
That's understandable, mate. You can only do what you can do, and there's times where my internet's failed at the worst possible times, and it's I don't have a good enough data sort of planning like cell phone coverage where I am to stream from my phone, just using like pure like cell phone data. Unless you wanted to see a heavy pixelated and robot sounding voice, there's no point,
So
yeah.
here's the Gandalf fellow here.
That's awesome.
Dumbledore?
That is awesome.
Oh, Dumbledore. A little disappointed there's no print or anything on either of the torso or the leg piece there.
That looked a little bit like, what was his name from Nexo Knights? Was it Murloc? Did I get that right, or whatever his name was?
Magisto?
Oh, yeah, I've heard the name Magisto thrown around. Yeah, it's probably that.
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah. I know Butt Shop would be
right.
Able to get there.
Favorite part of the build so far? I don't know if I've got a favorite. I have enjoyed the entire process. But I will say, let's see if I can get an angle here. Yeah, there you go. My other camera's pointing right to it. When I did the kind of the roof thatching for this one section, and I saw that technique they used, I'm like, oh damn, that's perfect. I love that. And it was really easy too. So I would say that's something I really enjoyed because it was easy, but I love the look. So that's not the best answer, but I can say that's something I've enjoyed so far.
Yeah, then the FOMO kicked in, and I started looking at those pieces like,
Yeah, I think I may have to do the same for other mock builds I have on the radar. Because they're just really cool.
Well, it's fun just to see different techniques and stuff.
Yeah, this build's got some great techniques already. I'm just on deck 15 out of 26. And I'm sure I'm going to see some more.
That's why I'm looking forward to the Lighthouse set as well. I want to see some of the build techniques they used in that set. Not necessarily that I'm going to be trying to copy that set for my own project, but it's more just, the motorization of it and stuff like that as well. I'm definitely going to be flogging the Fresnel lamp the piece that they made for it. I'll definitely be taking that off the set. I am going to build the Lighthouse set exactly as it is. I'm just going to be a bit more frugal with my parts and not put in part orders and just flog the motor and the wiring, and it's going to be it'll be a display piece Lighthouse. It won't, and it will be a non-functioning, purely display piece only. So the mock
to be fair, a lot of people may just end up using it that way, where it's going to sit there in like a window or something.
Yeah.
I would like to get that put into my city if I can. I don't have much space right now with the small beach area, and that takes up an entire base plate in itself.
Yeah.
But future, hopefully more space kind of situation, I would love to certainly incorporate it.
I've got an idea for some new space for you, man.
I think it involves a wall, right, Eric?
Yeah. They say you should knock down walls. You shouldn't build them for people.
I'm not sure my neighbors would appreciate me knocking down that wall, though.
Build new relationships with you.
Well, if they were the ones that were stealing your internet, Matt, for a while, you know.
Oh, nobody steals my internet. I'm good about securing my connection.
No. Remember when the building was having all sorts of weird issues? And
I think that was because of the downstairs connection, that wall jack. Because I moved it back up here, and it's been perfectly fine.
Wait, what the hell do I do here?
I get occasionally quicker when I'm streaming, but that's not a big deal.
You've got Comcast, right?
No, I have Spectrum.
Spectrum.
Which, I mean, a lot of people will bitch and moan about Spectrum, and I get that. But it's certainly a lot better than from what I've heard and seen about Comcast.
Oh, that's Jang that has Comcast.
Yeah, he's stuck with Comcast.
Yeah.
If I say that I've had internet problems or slow internet, I get accused of looking at particular adult entertainment websites because I've bought adult magazines and tried to blame that on somebody else, and so usually it's Taz, get off Pornhub or get off something like that. I'm not on that. You won't send me your playlist, you bastard. You don't blame me for it.
see, you've developed a reputation, Taz, for that.
I know. Everyone now thinks I'm, watching the adult content websites, and it's like, well,
Taz, I would never accuse you of watching Pornhub.
Nope. Oh, speaking of stretching, I stretch for a second.
Yeah, we used to blame my friend's internet on their neighbor. Like, what kind of website is your neighbor running?
I think a lot of people do that kind of thing, honestly.
Because it always happened at like 11 o'clock at night, and his internet would just go to crap, and be like, all right, what's going on?
Yeah. Yeah, always at the worst possible time. If like, so my mo got a laugh at a macro there. Hey, look, it happens. Usually now I'll get accused of it straight up. It's like, well, if you didn't have stuff, porn in the background, and I'm like, I don't. People in the chat now just flatly accuse me. I'm like, I don't.
I mean, it'd be like
being mean. Oh. But hey, if it makes people laugh, then fine. I'll be the butt of the jokes. That's fine.
What somebody does, on their own time is not anybody else's business.
It's just like, oh yeah, convenient, blame your internet. And it's like, no, I legitimately can blame my internet. It is the internet. It's not what I've got on my playlists. It's
my internet is garbage.
It's like, Taz, you have to deal with that right now.
I'd run one of those with my. Oh, damn. Ouch.
Or someone will say, oh, because I'm doing prep work on my OnlyFans site or something. I'm like, oh, come on.
Nothing wrong with having an OnlyFans,
Hey, I've got to be able to afford to put a part order in somehow.
I know. How do you think I was able to get this castle?
See, there you go.
That money didn't come out of nowhere,
Well, we got to do what we got to do.
I mean, I will say, my OnlyFans is not quite as impressive as somebody like a Flexi Johnson, but
Flexi.
I just got you Mark's other comment sheet. Oh, Alex with the little the hands comment for you there, Taz.
Sorry, what was that? Well, exactly. I'm a nice hand model. There you go.
When I popped us into Alex's stream the other night when I rated in, we were talking, joking about how like Greg and I are both like hands models and all that.
We got
There you
the
go.
ultimate hand models.
Yep.
Hey,
Hey, I want to watch my really, really slow. That's delicious.
Let's see. Let me keep the phone out right now. I'm gonna go and subscribe to that one here.
that is gold, Adam. That is gold.
Oh my god, that is hilarious.
I feel like some of the content might be running itself right now.
Oh, that is gold. Love it. I'm gonna steal that idea. Thanks, Adam.
And it just pops in out of left field with that one.
If that one lady's working at that store, Taz, you could like give her a flyer.
while telling her in choice Australian language where to shove the flyer at the same time. Yeah.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Oh, don't worry.
Needs to be a new name in here. Would somebody watch you eat a sausage roll?
What?
Wow.
Damn.
Where is this food?
Well, hey, it'll pay for my lighthouse set, so there you go.
My wife was telling me something about there's a whole fetish of people that pay to eat stuff. I was like, are you kidding me?
What?
I wouldn't be surprised.
There's a whole like darker side of like literally like men will pay women to like just eat something. Like it's really weird.
That's really
People
weird.
are really whacked. I don't know.
Yeah.
Creepy.
I was
The
like,
sauce.
okay.
Oh, just found a way to pay for my lighthouse set.
Sweet new source of income. Here we go.
New channel.
There's a thought that's going to fester.
Tazzy-licious after dark. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Giggity,
Giggity.
Well, at least I don't have to pay anybody to do the narration because like I can just use the narrator's voice, so that's all right.
Right.
So saving money in that area.
Just pay yourself twice as narrator and as
Narrator might have to do that one for free, the freebie.
Okay, now we got the word fetish in my stream here.
The fetish exists.
Oh my god, Alex, this. Wow.
Yeah. Well, considering I used to actually be a DJ back in the good old days, when you could actually have a lot of fun as a DJ. It's sort of I think sometimes technology is a blessing and a curse at the same time. Some of the newer technology takes a bit of the fun away, but if you're a bit more old school, you can still make a very cool sound.
There you go, right there. There you go.
In the house.
Yeah, boy.
quick change your name. Quick.
Doesn't in the lighthouse.
Oh, snap.
Wow.
I could do that. I could get one of the lights that changes colors, like a bit of a strobe, and have that as the main light from the lighthouse. Just have a strobe. Just make it a party lighthouse.
Formerly,
I mean, that would be
Formerly known as DJ Tripod.
oh my god.
LiveStream should be labeled for now on.
And now, DJ Taz, this is. Oh yeah.
Boom, 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 boom.
Then all of a sudden it's like blah 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 blah.
Oh, and my sig fig could be basically in Joker's low rider, so it'd be like the Tasmanian devil behind the wheel of the low rider. Could do that. Actually, I'm happy I can show that set off now because I found the golden chicken. Because that was a debacle.
Do the
Yeah, I was amazed when you found it.
Oh yeah, I was starting to get desperate. God, look at my webcam. That's supposed to be a new webcam, and the color of it is completely off. It's not blue. Like that's the proper set, and it's basically showing it as blue. I'm like, no, it's not blue.
You act surprised, Rob.
But it was on the rails to begin with?
Yeah. I have an awful webcam at the moment. That is terrible. Look at that. It's like it's showing it as blue. It's not blue.
I mean, at least on my screen, I do see the purple hue of it.
Yeah. Might be just the light just coming off it a bit. But yeah, I found the chicken, so I'm happy. I was starting to get.
I guess we're backtracking again here.
I love you.
What?
You love me.
We're gonna have to like go through the purple slayer.
He's the reason why they're. Extinct.
Sometimes I wonder if, like, with Greg, you know, if you've seen like Finding Nemo and the starfish, he's like, "Finally happy fish, finally happy fish." And it's like, yeah.
What was that? I kind of half heard it.
The starfish is like, "Finally happy fish."
Oh yeah. I know.
It's funny. I like Solo Brick Builder. I've had him on Taz Gets to Know before, and for a while there, his daughter was a big fan of Peppa Pig, and like sometimes I'd be, or I'd get a chance to catch up with Solo, and I'd be, we'd eventually get onto like some of the interesting kids TV shows. And then, of course, Peppa Pig comes up, and poor old Solo's just like, "Oh, kill me now." I'm like, "Dude, Bluey, you got to get Bluey." And then he's like, "Oh, we've got Bluey now." And he said, "Now guess what's on TV all day?" It's like, oh. Go from one extreme to the other.
Yeah, Peppa Pig is... I don't know what to think about Peppa Pig.
Painful would be one of the words I'd use to describe it, but that's just not, My son back then, and this was prior to Bluey, so he, there weren't too many other options around, and he liked Peppa Pig for a while. Thankfully, my daughter showed absolutely zero interest in Peppa Pig. I'm like, "Oh, you're an angel." Angel sent from heaven.
I caught it years ago when I was, I was visiting my mother, and she had my nephew over when he was younger. My first nephew, and she's babysitting him. And Peppa Pig would be, I'd be like, "The hell is this? Really? This is the kind of crap that is on now for kids?" Thinking back to what I loved in the 80s, like, no, come on. Where's Muppet Babies? Where's all that fun stuff?
Yeah, true.
My kid's like Caillou.
What the one like people were like getting ready to fully just outright ban because he was such a little twerp? Was that one? Like there was people I remember hearing like, "Oh, if I see this Caillou and it just makes my kids all crazy." Am I wrong?
You're wrong.
All right.
Yeah, just wrong. It's wrong.
Caillou's about as low key as it gets. I mean,
modification here. I don't know how this is going to end up, but we'll see.
My sister can eat when it's going on.
All in the name of experimenting. Maybe it's sort of there. Not exactly the way that I was hoping it would be, but it's getting there. More moves.
How you doing over there, Ned? Just kind of building away.
Yeah, I'm having to do a lot of color swapping. I don't have a lot of white windows, and this is a white window build.
Boo.
I'm doing nothing the bricklink won't fix.
Yeah,
That's what I'm trying to avoid at the moment. Is part order.
That was naughty.
Oh,
I got
I've
another
just gotten
bricklink
about
built.
3 orders in.
Parts. Must order more parts.
Yeah. Like I get it. Sometimes, we just need to. You just got to bite the bullet and do it. But I've got to be more disciplined, especially if I want to try and get over to Brickwell Chicago. We've just got to be disciplined with spending and try to cut back. Any opportunity I get. I mean, yes, I'm going to get the lighthouse set, but that's a little bit different. I was able to do a bit of a side hustle to be able to help fund that as well, and I was actually putting it towards something else. And Mrs. Taz was like, "No, look, get the set." She goes, "I know you're going to regret it if you don't," and we've been able to scrimp and save on a few other things. And she just said, "Look, that's fine. Earmark what you were going to do with the money towards that set and do it." I'm like, okay. so
Twist my arm out. Stop.
Yeah, so I don't have to twist my arm any further. Don't have to convince me anymore.
So did somebody say Brickwell Chicago?
Hey, I'm already registered.
Even if I have to be effing dragged there.
He's keeping his mouth shut.
What the hell is going on with this piece?
Here, I'll
Crumble.
You tell it, Greg, sort it out. You tell that piece. Don't take any of its crap there, Greg. You get it.
Stupid.
Sort it out.
Tell it, Greg. Spank it.
Tell it.
Pull it off.
You tell that piece who's boss. I'm a happy place. I'm a happy.
Pretend it's on Pornhub. What?
What?
I mean, you're not saying anything. I'm trying to get a reaction out of you.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to move. I'm trying to be super flash today.
Super flash.
Neener.
Sounds like a cool name for like a flash drive. What you'd use for the computer. It's super flash drive.
Thanks for help.
Oh man.
Thing with that farter just sounds a little bit too juicy. It's just like, ooh, you're checking that one.
That one to me just sounds like the cheeks are just like flapping together. And that's how this stream rolls. Especially on a Saturday morning.
Do you so I know from I suppose us seeing more of the movies and TV shows from the US, but I suppose same sort of thing over here in our schools. We have what we would call an assembly hall or a large sort of gym hall that functioned as a school, like a hall for doing presentations or assemblies and things like that. Yeah. Unfortunately, the school that I went to, they went a bit budget as far as their seating was concerned, and they got plastic seats. Now, when we're all shoved in a room or large room that's very much open, like as far as no real soundproofing or sound buffering, when you're in that situation for an extended amount of time and you're not exactly afforded the luxury unless you're desperate to get up and go to the Thunderbox, you've sort of got to judge if you're going to, if you think that you're going to do a silent but violent, if you're going to do a squeaky or you try and do a silent fart, you'll have the best intentions in the world. But when it's a plastic seat, and if you don't judge the situation accordingly, the whole school hears it. Like the seats are very unforgiving. That happened to a kid in our school. Now, our principal at the time was that angry about it. He got the doors to the building locked, kept us in there. This was after school hours. We'd missed school buses and everything. Like, it was bad. The principal actually got, like, enough parents complained to the Department of Education, and it got sorted out in the end, and the principal got his ass handed to him on a fruit platter by the education department. But at the time, he thought he was king, so he got the doors locked and wouldn't let us out until the kid admitted that he did it, because initially the principal's was like, right, well, no one leaves until whoever did it owns up. So everybody's sitting there dead quiet, still trying not to laugh because it was very funny and very loud, but we were all sitting there. And eventually the kid that did it put his hand up, and the principal made him stand up in front of the whole school, and then he had to walk out, and so everybody could see him. He had to walk up to one of the exit doors, and one of the teachers let him out, and he sent the kid up to the office. Most of us hated the principal for that, like for the rest of our time at the school. Like, the principal was a knob, and that's using nice language to describe the principal.
Yeah, that's a little ridiculous.
And but what I learned that day as well, and even though I wasn't the culprit, plastic seats and farts don't match. Unless you really want the fart to be amplified, then sure, plastic seats are your best friend. But otherwise, hold it in. Don't try and think that you're going to do a silent but violent, because it probably won't work out that way, and everybody's going to know that you did it. So a lesson to the wise.
Hey, I have a funny fart anecdote here. All right, so
because that's where we know is fart anecdotes. So go for it.
But this one was pretty bad. But again, it's like a teacher. So one of my colleagues says he doesn't teach anymore, but he works for a manufacturing company now. But anyway, he used to teach metal shop, and he is in the classroom doing a demonstration with the kids and whatnot, and they're all gathered around him, and he needs to let one loose, and so he ends up dropping an SPD, silent but deadly, and then he starts sniffing around. He starts basically acting like the kids did it.
Mm-hmm.
Then he turns to the kids it's like that's disgusting. I'm trying to do demonstrations here, and you guys are doing this kind of crap. What is wrong with you? And then he walks away, and the kids just start like pushing each other, like, why would you do that? They're like blaming each other.
That's a great maneuver on his part.
He's just sitting there watching the kids go angry at each other. Oh,
I'm sure he's laughing behind his back.
Basically he did the prank on them and just watching the. Oh,
that's
man.
Fantastic.
Yeah, good for him on that one.
I put a really important private chat message in there for you.
that one's for Greg specifically.
Yeah. Building here.
Just saying. Nothing but love, Greg. Nothing but love.
That was a priority message.
Mr. Judge, once on the show.
Oh, macro with the poo.
Oh man, you know what?
Damn it, Greg! Holy shit!
Jesus. You know what? I don't get what I did
at all.
Why? Why?
What have I done to deserve this?
We're gonna have a show of just clips at one point. All clips.
Yeah, eventually we'll get there. I mean, if
We're
I
not
get to
there
the
now?
point of making things work where everybody else can trigger them other than just me,
Oh yeah,
it's going to
like
get real
James.
dangerous.
Oh yeah. There's gonna be a lot of purple happening.
Oh, it'll be bad.
I think Han Solo was bad. Jeez.
Waiting.
I may have to step away here for 30 seconds, do something.
Can we forward that message to Miss Law?
Oh.
We're gonna like make a message. Can Greg come out and play?
Oh, all right. We're right back.
Grumble, excuse me, grumble, grumble, grumble.
Oh,
Yeah, I can attest to that.
A little acidity going on there, and then
Yeah, that's some bad news when that happens.
there's gonna be some thunder before the lightning.
There's a storm? I don't see the lightning. Oh, but you hear the thunder. And in regards to Mark's comment there, I mean that's the reason why I don't do the spicy food, because it'll be very bad news.
See,
My
Thunderboxes
Thunderboxes
can only
will be-
withstand so much punishment. That's why I keep telling the Cajun Yeti he owes me. Well, he doesn't owe me. He owes the airline that I was on. He owes him a new Thunderbox. Thunderboxes can only withstand so much aggravation before
especially
they.
airline Thunderbox at that too. I mean that probably effed up the entire flight afterwards.
Do not go in there.
Yeah, exactly.
I still love that Alaskan Airlines commercial where the guy is in the lavatory and he's washing his hands and his sink just starts to rattle and then sprays water onto his pants and he's looking at his pants and all of a sudden the return to seat light starts flashing on. He's just like,
or one of the episodes from Big Bang Theory when Howard was on a date, and it was Raj's girlfriend at the time, and apparently Wolowitz went to a party. I don't know if it was at her place or something, and there was an unfortunate incident with the Thunderbox, and apparently like they called him Clogzilla or something. Like, I know it was just a TV show, but I was crying laughing. Like I was in hysterics.
This will be kind of a blast from the past a little bit, but I will never forget. Was it 94 or something like that? Movie with Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels.
Dumb and Dumber?
Yeah, Dumb and Dumber.
Yes, where Jeff Daniels' character had inadvertently drank a bunch of some Care Packet or something that Jim Carrey's character had given him, and then he's at the female character's house, runs into the Thunderbox and sits on the toilet and just lets it fly. And it was a bunch of this kind of stuff flying too, right? All that at the same time, and I'm like, I could not stop laughing. And when I see that come on, I still do laugh.
Yeah.
No, I did not grumble off to the Thunderbox. Dealing with wasps and bees. So my wife was just providing some information for me.
Oh,
Then I gotta-
Brick Road, Chicago?
Huh?
About Brick Road, Chicago?
No, not about Brick Road, Chicago. No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I mean, that's
I
the
got
thing,
excited
like,
for a second, so.
I mean, I can do a little bit of spicy. Like I can't go crazy, but I can a little bit. But yeah, it's the GI truck and the rumbling and the knowing what's coming.
Yeah.
I don't want to deal with that.
I like spicy food. I don't really have too many issues.
Yeah, I enjoy spicy food.
Some people can handle it just fine.
I grew up in
man.
California,
Props to
where,
you
like,
for being able to handle it. I just can't. It's just not happy with me. Or I'm not happy with it.
That could have
I
been
got
good.
a female.
Okay, Ned.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
Did that just walk away? I missed that.
Yeah, just step away a sec.
Oh, Alex is coming here too. So I have some coworkers that seem to be all about just the pain aspect of it. I'm like, what's the matter with you?
We used to have
Yeah.
pepper eating contests at the restaurants with my friends and whatnot. we had this one restaurant chain in San Diego. It's called Bo Weevil, and it's just like a regular kind of American food. They had like pool tables and things like that, but they would always have the giant jars of peppers on the tables to nibble on. And yeah, we would see who was the reigning champ that night.
Yeah, but what kind of peppers is it though? Like pepperoncini or like actual?
They were the spicy pepperoncinis.
Oh, those are good.
Yeah, they're kind of sweet, but like they do come in a range of fire.
Fire.
But these were the spicy ones. They're pretty good. My wife almost died eating mild ones. I was like, she made this amazing beef sandwich, like kind of like a I wouldn't say it was like a Philly cheese, but it's just like a kind of like a cheesesteak, and it had mild pepperoncinis in it. Maybe they're medium. It was medium pepperoni, and so it was an amazing meal. And then it just like destroyed her later. And I'm sitting there eating them like raw out of the jar during dinner, along with my sandwich that had the peppers in it, and I was like, okay. So she was like breathing fire, is what she was saying.
That sucks.
I was just like, all right. And the thing is she's like, I can't make it again because it obviously upset her stomach. It's like, man, that sucks because that was really good. And so she's like, well, maybe we can try it with mild. And I'm like, okay. But like those medium ones is like too much.
I will be back. I'll be back in a sec, guys. I just got a message a colleague. I'll be back in a moment.
All right. Yeah, I remember. I think I told the story before. I had colleagues and I went to lunch at a Thai restaurant in town, and with Thai food, it can get quite spicy if you wanted to. You want them to do that, and what they do is they like with the spice, the gel or whatever, the pepper paste that they use to spice it up. They call it like number of stars, right? So do you want like 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, right? So I would get usually like a rice dish, and I'd say 2 star. because I felt that was, enough for me. I was happy with that. We're sitting there one day and there's like 6 or 7 of us. And I got my 2-star rice, and then other people start ordering. And one guy goes, oh, give me like 6-star of whatever it was. And then somebody goes, oh, no, give me 10. And somebody else goes, 11. I'm like, and then one guy goes 20, which is like native Thai spice. I'm like, the hell is wrong with you guys? And then they all start like sweating bullets and everything. And I'm just like, that's what you get.
Yeah, some of it. When I used to, my old company, we used to buy different hot sauces and stuff to try out. Like, all right, let's try this, let's try that. Because some of it we wanted to try it for the flavor. Some of it was really good flavor wise. Some of it was just, what in the good God's name were they thinking when they made this or attempted to make this?
Mm-hmm.
So then one day I'd gotten like onion soup or whatever. And I walked away from the tables, and all of a sudden I come back and I try to start eating my soup. One of the guys dumped in like 3/4 of a bottle of some of this stuff. I was like, what the fuck? Like, you trying to kill me?
Yep.
Did I just
I would not have been too happy with that either.
Did I just accidentally let loose an F-bomb?
Maybe.
Oops. Whoops. I try to behave.
I was just trying to get you to go to Chicago.
Chicago.
You need to do like a little clip, Matt, with like the Blues Brothers going across, with like Greg going to Chicago or something like.
Oh. Blues Brothers, such an awesome movie.
That would be kind of fun to do something like that. I'll have to figure out something.
Oh, that was such a great movie. I'm gonna have to watch that again. I haven't watched that in a long while.
Yeah, definitely a long time. Oh, were they? Yes, I assume you're talking about my group, Rob. Yeah, I think they were. I don't know.
Oh.
Dirty me chocolate wasabi that they give me sushi. I did it research, so I'm picturing your face as you did that, Alex.
Oh yeah, no way. Oh,
imagine that was not pretty.
I'm gonna have to get more of these candle pieces in different colors. I really like this the window decoration that they have for this.
The technique.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a little tedious.
Oh yeah, I mean,
but no, I think it made a great design though for that set. Can't recommend it.
Yeah, let me guess. It was your Air Force buddies that you know, like. I mean, I was a captain when I got out, and even between the officers and some of the NCOs that I dealt with, like we would give each other grief all the time, things like that. Yeah, see, I knew it. Hey, James, if you're still around in chat, see, look, even on the Air Force side, they even still try it.
A lot of grief going around everybody there.
Oh yeah, there's always a lot of grief.
We just had some really nice sushi too.
Oh yeah, good sushi. Yeah, you gotta. Oh, a couple of friends of mine, we go. That's when we go out. That's what we do. We do sushi and sake.
Say I'm not the biggest fan of sushi myself. I've given it a couple tries. It just in simple stuff too, like vegetable rolls and all that.
Yeah.
Just I can't do it.
Yeah, I mean, to each their own. It's not for everybody.
I will say I did at the time for my significant other. I said I'll give this a shot, And I was like, okay, no, I'm sorry, just
This ain't gonna work. Nope.
We have a Mexican place here that apparently has one of the best sushi bars in the city.
You were saying that.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
$14 for 3 rolls. And
No
they're not,
way.
They're not just like a little roll, like it's like a full length single roll of each of them, and it's like and it's not just like Philadelphia rolls. It's like everything from like Fuji roll to like monster roll. I mean, it's like basically it's like 3 sushis and it's like $14, $13.99. It's like, yeah, my wife loves that stuff.
Grumble.
What? I'm not grumbling about anything. I'm building.
I just said grumble now.
Oh, I am.
No, why? What are you grumbling about, Ned? No grumbling.
Oh, I ordered 3 special parts in Bricklink, and I can find one of them.
Ooh.
Oh no! Yeah. Oh no!
Yeah, that's a definite Uber grumble then.
Yep.
And it's not like it's a common part. It's that.
Oh no!
Oh.
Oh, the grill for the car.
Oh, wait. Yay! I found them.
Yay!
Woohoo!
Without some boffins, we're gonna have to die.
Let's give a little cheer for that.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Well, blank you very much.
Okay. Wrong way.
Yeah, we went from oh no to yay. Now, if I wanted to copy, I could make something for exclamation yay too, but I haven't done that.
Absolutely, James. Absolutely.
The base of this whole thing is starting to take some good shape now. Exciting. So much castle going on here.
Castle!
Boutique hotel!
Hotel!
Oh, crap. Oh, sorry.
Rumble.
Grumble.
Well, at least it's quick, easy changeover. Put them on the wrong side. Oopsie.
Toasty.
Oops. Oh, I could have left them there.
Really?
Yippity skippity.
I came in like a
Got a little quiet there for a minute.
Oh man. Oh yeah, absolutely, James. I would agree with that. Oh, okay, now I get it. Now I get what they're doing. Come on, folks.
It's been really interesting with this build where they do some of the angling and the way that they connect stuff here. If I can try to do this pointed out here a little bit. Right up in here, these two sections are connected with the mixel ball joint there to create that angling and that turn or that bend that you need.
Oh, that's
Really,
cool.
they've done that a number of times in this build.
Oh, schnizzle. Oh no, too bad.
It's similar to the castle is going to make Alex more excited to want to buy it.
Matt's creating the FOMO.
I mean, other people create the FOMO for me. FOMO.
Oh, sorry about that. Back again.
Hey, welcome back, mate.
G'day.
DJ Tedgy, this is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Actually, when I was I spent some time on the container ships when I was overseas, and I got nicknamed Skippy because of there was a children's TV show many years ago here in Australia called Skippy the Bush Kangaroo. Think of Skippy the Bush Kangaroo as your equivalent to Lassie, the dog, but obviously in this case over here it was a kangaroo. So Skippy had this a talent and an ability to be able to basically communicate with humans, and it was for its time it was a cutesy little TV show. And but one of my colleagues, and like I in no way volunteered the nickname for myself, one of my colleagues had actually seen the show and just instantly nicknamed me Skippy. So I'm just like, oh, you're kidding me? So it's like, oh, that's great. Yeah, that was good times. But it was one of those sort of names that didn't escape. So Tassie, I'll take Tassylicious before I take Skippy. So there you go.
Was that like one box? Like what? Susan Captain Well?
Exactly. It's like, what's that? What's that, Skip? Timmy fell down the well. It's like, oh. It was pretty much it. Like, it was basically that. It was like so much of a rip-off to Lassie. It's not funny, but it was just like, oh, okay, no worries. But again, look, for its time, it was. I'm sure Aussie Adam Briggs. I did see him here in the chat before, unless he's trundled off to bed. But I'm sure Aussie Adam will back me up on Skippy the Bush Kangaroo. If he's not in the chat now, next time he is, we'll mention it. But yeah, good old Skippy.
I hate to bring out the Australian stereotype again, but every time I think of kangaroo, I think of Steve Irwin.
Yeah.
That clip.
Although when I sort of think, I tend to more think Crocodile Dundee.
That's not mine.
That's not mine.
That's not mine.
I think about Steve Irwin because it wasn't for him, but two guys, two DJs. I think they used to be in New York City, and I remember a long time ago they did a parody of Steve Irwin for like 5 or 10 minutes. It was before he passed.
Yeah.
I'll never forget that clip because they were making great impersonations of him, and talking about like how he's like on the front of like his Jeep or something his wife's driving, and he's like chasing a kangaroo or something. He jumps off into the kangaroo and it just beats the shit out of him.
Oh
You're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Oh,
I think
look at that! It's gorgeous! Boom, boom, boom! Getting the shit beat out of him.
was that now you
gorgeous.
mentioned that there was a and like, and I've mentioned this to several people from America, and they look at me like, what? There was a radio series, like it's on Spotify. If you do a search for it, it's called Mo Fugger. So MOE Fugger, right? I think it's pronounced. I think it's spelled FUGGER. It's like Mo Fugger, and it was a radio comedy. Now this stuff actually went to air in the US. I don't think it would have passed in Australia because we've got more sort of stricter broadcasting laws. But now they did a parody of Steve Irwin, and again, this is before he passed, but it wasn't. They didn't use his name Steve Irwin. They called him Steve Darwin, Fearless Explorer. Now I don't know if that's the same radio duo that you were talking about there, Matt, because they did a whole series. It's called Mo Fugger, and they had Mo Fugger as like a brewer of his own, malt liquor, and then they had all these other little they were almost like ads or commercials that. Yeah, it was the production value on them was like world class. Like it was phenomenal. A buddy of mine in the radio industry got me onto Mo Fugger, and it was the best comedy stuff I'd heard in a long time. But yeah, go to Spotify, or if that's where I was able to find it, was on Spotify, and it was Mo Fugger. And they did a parody of Steve Irwin, but they call it Steve Darwin, Fearless Explorer. It was absolutely hilarious. Like he's basically getting absolutely mauled by like a crocodile or an alligator or something, or a baboon, and it's like, oh, you've been fits of laughter, and again, out of respect, when he did pass, there was no more of it. No one sort of really did it after that point, just I suppose out of respect for him, but. I've either heard the same one that you're talking about, Matt, or something very similar, at least.
Yeah, I'm going to see if I thought I had a local copy of it somewhere. I'm going to see if I can find it. Because it was a long time ago, so I had the old school MP3s, right?
Yeah.
You save to your computer. Take a brief detour while I look for this. Keep building.
What?
Register for Chicago? What?
What? Chicago?
Oh, Brickstar's been saying they actually did show Skippy over in. Wow, I did not know that Skippy made it over to the US. Wow, Skippy's international. That's brilliant. Yeah, Skippy the Bush Kangaroo. That's the same name as the show as it was over here in Australia. It was a cutesy little show, and it wasn't an animated series. It was a proper, live action, I suppose you could say, TV show. But yeah, if you wanted, the best way I could describe Skippy would be think Lassie, except a kangaroo instead of a dog, and you've got Skippy. So there you go.
I could have swore I had it say so. Maybe I don't, but I'm gonna see if I can find it at some point. I might play it again at some point later on. But it was really damn funny. It was a good 5-10 minutes of them just poking fun at Steve. And
well, like I said, I've heard similar again too, and it's the way that they were doing it was very funny. And like if he hadn't have passed the way that he did, I'm sure people would still be doing parodies of him. But yeah, it's usually if I think kangaroo though, I usually will go back to like the first Crocodile Dundee movie. And it's a bit of a sort of, I think Paul Hogan's got a little bit of a love sort of hate relationship with Australia because of how he was treated by the tax office and all that sort of stuff. And for a lot of years, like he wasn't a fan of Australia at all, but I think he's sort of changed a little bit in that regard. But like him or hate him, he's done a lot for tourism for Australia before the internet. Like, if it wasn't for Crocodile Dundee, I think there'd still be a lot of people wouldn't know what Australia or where Australia was or who we were.
Yeah, I think that's a good point.
Yeah, to help your tourism like crazy.
he did back then. Like he did an absolute monumental amount for. We've got an organisation over here called Tourism Australia, and the organisation speaks for itself. But they, he did a lot with them as well, a lot of advertising campaigns. And again, you got to remember, this was before the internet. This was like, this was before the internet, and or at least the internet as we know it. It was prior to the to that sort of era, and so the only way that sort of we, a lot of ways like I, as a kid, learned about America was by literally watching Crocodile Dundee. It's like, oh, New York City, and then the second movie came out, and but seeing him go through the airport, and especially right at the end of the movie, and that as well, the start of the movie, well, through the movie when he does make it over to America, and and then of course the classic, that's not a knife, this is a knife, and all that sort of stuff. It was, yeah. But yeah, back then as a kid, that's how I learned some of the stuff about America, was through that TV show, sorry, through the movie. And I'm sure back then you guys would learn a bit about us by watching the movie as well. Like, now you can just jump on Google or YouTube and bang, you've got stuff about Australia, But,
yeah. I mean, it was like you guys were living on an island before that movie.
Yeah, we were just floating around on an island, and yeah, but it was, yeah, he did a lot for tourism, and so did Steve as well. Steve earned a phenomenal amount for for Australian tourism as well, and he his zoo was world class, leading and was brilliant, and it's still going now, and it's still as popular as it's been. Even when Steve was around, they've expanded it quite a lot, and they've added a lot of features to it. But and his kids are both in passionate about it, and it's great to see them carrying on his legacy. So
yeah, that's a great thing for him that his kids have carried that on.
Oh yeah, and you can tell that they miss him dearly. Like they really miss him, and his daughter did a really lovely tribute to him. On her wedding day, I'm sure you guys would have probably seen that because she married an American. So I'm sure you guys would have seen some of that as well. But she did a really nice tribute to him, and you can tell that they're still deeply saddened by his loss. But they're trying to honor him, and they're doing such a great job. And his son is so much like him. I think Robert's just turned 18, I think now, and he is so much like Steve. It is just right when we see him on TV, it's just like, looking at literally we're looking at a younger version of Steve Irwin. He's got that same level of passion as well as what Steve did, for not just the animals but for the environment and all that sort of stuff too. So it's yeah, it's nice to see that we get a bit of a reminder of Steve. But I used to love listening to the parodies of him too, because it was funny stuff. It's just like, yeah, we got a sense of humor about the parody stuff as well.
Man, a while back, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty sure I heard some sort of variation of like "Pop Goes the Weasel" with this music.
You may have. Yeah, I've heard like some other little winks and nods of those types of songs.
Pop Goes the Weasel. Almost done with bag 17. Hell yeah.
That's interesting. I may have found a way to help keep the school going.
What's that?
I'm not giving up yet. I will fight the good fight.
You still hitting that kind of I'm not sure what I want to do yet kind of thing?
Sorry, what's that?
Good point.
You're gonna have to finish that lighthouse, Taz. It survived 2 floods.
I know. I know,
that's-
because if I don't, if people just say, "Oh, you're going to be lazy and just build the set and call it quits," yeah, and it's like the set's going to be my plan B, but I don't want to use the plan B. My hope is I'll finish the mock, and then to celebrate finishing the mock, I'll build the lighthouse set.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
That's how I'm going to do it. That's the plan. The set will be a little celebration. If I do that, I'm in the right mindset to finish the mock. So, but it's having to go back and revisit some work like I was trying to do. I had my heart set on doing rock sort of built stairs. You know what I mean? Like, I like Mayo likes the timber stair option that I've sort of gone for at the moment, but I'm sort of, I found a way that I can blend in, and we sometimes have it over here through our beach sort of walking areas to get to the beach from like a car park. Is that if it's in an elevated area, they'll try to do like a natural formed staircase down to the beach level, and they'll use a combination of rocks but also timber, like will be either bolted into the rock and that as well, to try and create a bit of a hardened surface for stairs. So I thought of maybe doing that as well. But I've just got to see how I go. It's not going to be easy as I thought it would be, but I'm going to try it again. Like, I'm going to go back to the drawing board a little bit with some of the rock work and just give it another try and see how I go. So it's yeah.
No, I mean, Taz, you've been doing that rock work and all that stuff for a while there with that new mock, and I'm like, dude, you're kicking ass with it. I'm like, I can't do rock work for crap right now.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. It's. I feel each time I get to it, like, I'm still going to keep a lot of the elements I've already got there with the rock work. So not all of it's going to be in vain. It's just there's a few things I'm going to change up. Taking a bit more inspiration from the actual lerps and burp pieces that they used in the lighthouse set, because I want to still create that cave. I want to have a cave going through from one base plate to the other base plate. And in the cave, I want to have a little thunder box and some gems and maybe like a pirate's treasure chest or something there as well. So I want to have it so that the cave's a little, not necessarily as much as being interactive, but just that there's actually something in there. It's not just a bunch of rocks and that's it. I wanted to create I want to have a bit of fun with that space as well. So I've got to figure that out a bit as well as I go along.
The idea you got sounds really good. I mean, I like that where you're from a thought perspective.
Yeah.
How you're, because like I'm kind of envisioning what you've been talking about in my head. And
yeah.
Once you've got that,
that's why it's cloudy over there. Okay.
No, Greg, I have an idea to help with what you're doing.
Okay, yeah.
Oh. I got a suggestion. No.
Well, that would be a good little spoof for you, Matt. Is like the Greg suggestion box, like how that'd be a little short. And like people can like post comments and like,
for his city updates and for buildings and roads and laneways.
Okay.
I think Greg's on board. Let's make it happen.
Yep. You don't be so bitter because we helped you save some space and be able to build your adult bookstore and all that.
It's not an adult bookstore, damn it. That is a comic book shop, which I need to get back to.
Adult bookstore. Then you're gonna have the Taz minifigure in the adult bookstore looking for books.
I was gonna say, I mean, you could call it Taz Delicious.
Yeah. Exactly.
Grumble, grumble.
Exactly, Ned. Thank you. Grumble, grumble.
Rubber.
Oh,
On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again.
Thankfully, I've been
That's a big 10-4,
desensitized
big
to
buddy.
sundown.
that's a good.
Oh, if only you could replace that with Convoy, you know, a Convoy song.
No, it's hard. It's hard to get 10 seconds of Convoy.
Yeah, well, 5 seconds would be even harder, but you could possibly.
Yeah, I
avoid
mean,
the
Ned did request that actual song. That's why I put that in there, and I just had to do it done.
That's actually one of my favorite groups that I'm going to go see next month.
Oh wow!
They're coming to a theater near me, only about an hour and a half away, and I went and got tickets.
Well, I think is it next year? I think 2023. We're supposed to get Red Hot Chili Peppers and Post Malone here in Australia.
Post Malone.
Good old Posty. See, this is the thing I love about Posty though. When he so you know when Matthew McConaughey did that sort of benefit thing for Texas. So towards the end of it, Post Malone was on there, and he did two songs. He covered Brad Paisley's "I'm Gonna Miss Her," you know, because he was gone fishing, and the other one he did was a Sturgill, I think a Sturgill Simpson song called "You Can Have the Crown." And like Brad Paisley's come out and said, "Yeah, okay, Post Malone did a better version of my song than I did," you know, and it's just like he loved Post Malone's version because this is the thing. Everyone just assumes, oh, he's into rap and everything else. And sure, he is, but he actually appreciates a lot of different genres of music, including country. He just likes a bit more of the old school country music. And he did fantastic. Like, I've watched the YouTube, you know, videos that are on there at the moment of him doing those songs, and they're just fantastic. And I'm not a big country fan, like by any imagination, but yeah, just something about him. And I've listened to a few different podcasts where they've interviewed Post Malone, and like they all seem to love him because he's nice. He tries to be nice to everybody. Like he's not an asshole. He doesn't come across as one. Like he seems to try to just be nice to everybody. And it's just like, dude, he's cool. You know?
Oh man, I'm missing a piece.
What? Uh-oh.
Oh, suck pile.
What?
Thought he was going to say something else, and I thought, oh.
Cheese and sprinkles, what?
Oh no, that's a flower. What the? Hold on, let's see.
He's getting close.
Grumble.
All right, I'm going to take a second here and just show you guys where this is at. So that's just sitting there. That's kind of done. Popped up on the screen. So here we go.
Oh,
I believe that right there is where the drawbridge will be. I'm pretty sure. And then this other section does come out this way too. So you can have it out like that. Or it'll probably end up being back like this too. Kind of like the other one bends back. Also, you got a nice little trap door here. That's kind of cute. Little secret cave area. But yeah, not bad. Not bad so far.
Doing good, mate. That's awesome.
So I think I will stop with that for now.
It is going to be a set that I'm going to regret not getting. It's sort of not with it. Like if I didn't have this, you know, obsession with lighthouses, I would have skipped the lighthouse and got the castle set. But I know the castle set's probably going to be a regrettable one. for me down.
I'm so glad that I chose to get into doing this theme now as this came out.
Yeah.
Because if I had waited another 2-3 years potentially as this retires, whatever the case may be with it, and I missed it, then I would have been like Greg.
Oh yeah.
Then you would have been what?
Greg level pissed off.
What, with a grumble or with me backstage?
Maybe a combination of both. Yeah, Greg was dropping a few F-bombs before we came on this morning. Made me laugh.
Hey, Greg, when you do your own stream at one point, maybe one of the first ones you do is just the registration of Brickworld Chicago, like the theme. You do like a how-to register kind of video.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to educate all of us on how to do it, I mean, that'd be great.
If you register now, you save $20. You basically get your goodie bag for free.
I've got to get on that. Oh, jeez. You're already calling for registrations now? Wow.
Yeah, it's registered then.
So that's even to register as an attendee as well?
Yeah, so like, yeah, that has nothing to do with like showing anything. So if you register right now, it's like if you do the full package, like with the badge and everything, it's like 102 instead of like 120, whatever. And then, but yeah, you have, in order to register, you have to create an account, and then you add the badge, you hit add badge, and then that'll send you to the, like, what the customization of, like, what you want, goodie bag, no goodie bag,
And what do they do? Do they send you? Is it a physical badge that they send you then, or?
Oh no! When you get to the convention, you'll pick up your badge.
Right. Okay.
It'll have like for mine, it'll have like my name, it'll have the lug, and then the brick lock on there. So.
And if you're not a member of a lug, you just don't put any lug details. If you're not a member of a lug, if you're only if
you don't have to be a part of a lug, no.
Yeah, no.
But you basically get 3 lines, so like you can do like whatever you want, You can.
So I could have DJ Tazzylicious on there.
Exactly.
Oh, that would be fantastic.
Absolutely.
Or I could have King of the Thunder boxes and then DJ Tazzylicious. There you go.
DJ Tazzylicious. Oh, I'm gonna have to do something with that. I really have to. I don't know what, but I have to do something.
Get a picture of the Tasmanian Devil with like some sunglasses and like the disco ball, like with and like scratching some records or something,
Yeah,
basically like a Tassie pimp. Sort of pimps out Taz.
you get Taz wearing like the gold fish, like platform shoes, and from like I'm gonna get your sucker, you know what I'm talking about, and then like have him with a cane walking down the street.
That is gold, absolute gold.
Definitely. I missed this from Brick Sargent, so let me do this for you, James. It will forever be a classic.
Sorry, Greg, that was my fault.
You're not sorry.
The wrecking ball was definitely my fault.
I mean, that kind of is what started that whole thing.
I was building that wrecking ball set, and it was like,
Hey, Matt, you want to pop me up for a second?
And the rest is history.
Yep. Let's see here. There you go.
Oops.
Ooh, look at that coming together.
Ooh. Very nice.
Nice.
Now, important addition. On one end, we've got a doorway. Stay tuned.
You've got one of those dark red profile bricks that I ran out of months ago. Oh, I love those bricks.
You mean
I did my little firehouse using them as well, but I ran out, so I was limited supply. That's just not fair. is really not fair.
Oh no.
Rob.
Oh no!
Oh no. Why do
Oh, I have to
I-
share this before we wrap up. Oh, this is too good.
I gotta look at this. Oh Lord!
Oh. What the?
Where did that
Oh,
come
yeah.
That's what we're doing. We got that.
Oh, if I could use that without getting any form of like a copyright or a infringement, that is gold.
I'm
I should
saving
reach
that
out
right
to the
now.
artist and find out who did that because that is brilliant.
If you want, Matt, I could cut out Taz and we can put a new background on there.
Yes, please. I'm not a very good graphic designer. I don't have skills like that. So
Yeah, I can easily do that.
oh, that would be fantastic.
Good, Eric, if you could. Yeah, definitely.
Maybe with a lighthouse or something behind it.
That is lighthouse plus like a disco ball or something like that.
Yes.
There's
No,
any-
we'll do a lighthouse with a disco ball instead of the
Yeah. Perfect.
Thank you, Rob. That was fantastic.
That is gold. Absolute gold.
If we could get like you came in like a disco ball, that would be pretty cool. Like you came in like a disco ball.
So he Googled Tasmanian Devil cartoon pimp.
I mean, what does it say that actually brings up a response?
Oh, that is hilarious. I've never thought of doing that. Out of all the things I could Google as far as, Tasmanian Devil and whatever, but that is gold. I'm trying to make it a thing now because I've got the Tasmanian Devil, minifigure. I've got to get better at it. My aim originally was to, when I started doing this project, is to have a minifigure in every shot. So I've got to remember to do that. He'll appear in a few, but I've got to remember to actually have him in every shot, just as like that little, there's a little extra detail.
That is too good, though. I'm looking back at it again just because it's making me laugh.
Oh, it's gold. That is brilliant.
And he's wearing a gold jacket and hat too.
He's pimped out.
Yeah, he's definitely pimped out.
Oh, he would have thought of doing that. That is hilarious.
Far reaches of the internet, apparently.
Oh, far out. That's funny. God.
How's this guy doing?
What?
Huh? What?
I'm deep in thought. I'm almost done with bag 13.
So, Greg, I think you missed a step. No.
Greg, do you want to put another piece right over there? Right in that corner.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm.
I think you missed a step.
You could tile that interior while you got it so open like that.
Mm-hmm.
What did somebody say? Tiles?
Uh-huh.
Oh. Here you go, Greg. You can take a dabble from these here.
You still have it.
It's a just in case moment,
It's like the emergency stash.
Yep.
Emergency stash.
Kind of like this right here, emergency stash.
The love I feel, the love.
See, I know. When I saw those dark red profile bricks, I'm like, oh, Ned, you're killing me. You're killing me. My bank account's going to kill me too, but, trying to resist the urge.
Pop back on the pad wall.
What?
Yeah.
I showed amazing restraint last time I went to DC. They actually had gray profiles on the wall, and I didn't buy any.
Well, that's very generous, saving them from other people.
Yeah.
You could have messaged us and said, here, and we'll PayPal you for the whole box.
Yeah. I was in a bit of a hurry, right, Matt?
Yep. I definitely could use a few more here.
Oh. Hold on, Matt. Oh, let me flex some more. Oh,
I'm not going there. Not going there at all. I'm gonna be nice.
Not gonna do it. One day, friend.
Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it.
All right.
Oh, I forgot I had a little Merlin guy out here too. That's right. Let's knock him up here. Let's see. How's the lighthouse coming over there?
It's getting there.
See where Taz
I'm
is
having
hanging
to go
out
back
right
and
now.
revisit it, but I'm trying to. It's being revisited. The base is being sort of being redone. I will be explaining my having to go back and do a bit of a redo, a bit of a do-over. But I was trying to. I wanted the door. I wasn't happy with how the door looked opening outwards, so I've tried to make it so that'll be an inwards opening door. Because I was trying to hide the hinges a little bit. So as much as I love the door piece, it's staying, but I'm trying to do a bit more of a combination of timber, sort of give it that bit of a timber and brick feel. I've got to break up the colors, otherwise it's basically a camouflage lighthouse. So, and I know that if I just do it as purely grey and dark grey bricks, everybody's going to flame me in the comments and say, "Dude, we can't see your lighthouse. It's you've made it the same colors as your rock." So, by breaking it up a little bit, and I'll have think of like a bit of pinstriping as far as some of the brown sort of plates will be, carefully, because brown seems to be a color that still loves to break even when you look at it. Carefully and gingerly we'll be putting plates in and hopefully never moving them again, because I know that they'll break. So, but I'm going to be changing up the windows. Where I had them as more of a grey window, it'll now be a brown window with the little arch pieces going over the top. And if I don't have enough of the specific arch piece, I'm going to do I'll find a way to sort of make them expand the windows out a little bit more. And I've got to fiddle with that part of it, which I'm still trying a few ideas. So it'll get there. Bit of a long road in front of me, though.
Keep
Yeah,
talking,
I know
Keep
it's come up in discussion before, but I mean, we are also our own worst critics sometimes.
Yeah, that happens as a mock builder. It's sometimes, very few mocks that I've done, I've been happy to call it. Like, admittedly, in saying that though, the little noodle shop mock that I went back and redid, yeah, I didn't bother putting an interior up on the first floor, like little studio, but there was no point. Like, cameras aren't really going to see that sort of level of the interior detail. I always try to do a ground floor interior for all of my builds, because I know that, if I'm doing street level sort of views with a camera, that'll pick up something in the interior, even without lighting. But I'm not going to be putting an interior in every single floor, because I just don't have enough bricks to do that. So, but even with the first floor little studio of that noodle shop being a blank canvas, if you will, yeah, I was happy with that build.
No, that came out amazing. I loved it.
Thank you. Yeah, no, I'm happy with that one as well.
Yes. Thank you, Taz, for keep talking. As long as you did, I got bag 13 done.
Hey,
Bag left.
there you go. Studio audience is included.
They're so happy for you, Greg. I kept it going deliberately just to see if you could finish in a few minutes. Look at you go. Good job.
Hey, me.
Woohoo! Rob.
Oh, man.
I said it before, but it's so funny because I hear it in my ear. I see it on the screen. And nobody else hears it until I play it, but it just makes me laugh. Too good. All right, we are a little past 11 o'clock a.m., but it's okay. Greg got to finish what he was looking to do, I think. I got done what I wanted to do. Ned made progress. Look at Eric's making a lot of progress today. Taz is working through his.
Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff all around.
Done well.
Yeah. So let's kind of do the wrap up here. Ned, where can people find you, buddy?
I am at Ned B Lego City on Instagram. Primarily, that's it. I haven't got my video going, but I might soon.
Ooh, tantalizing. Ooh,
Tease.
delicious right there. How about you, mate? Where can people find you, Taz?
Tasman Bricks on YouTube and Instagram. Yeah, and look, I've noticed that my little lighthouse series, which I didn't think would get as many views as what it is, it has picked up. So I really do appreciate the support everybody's been showing, and also the comments as well. Thank you. I'm enjoying doing this series, and yeah, I'm really appreciating the support. So again, to everybody who's made comments, thank you. It's greatly appreciated, and thanks for the invite as well, Matt.
Always a pleasure, my friend. And yeah, keep up with those little series videos that you do, the updates. I think that is perfect content for the way you do it. Little
Awesome,
updates
thank you.
showing your work, and it keeps everybody updated. We can see your thought process. So yeah, I love it. Keep it going.
Thanks, mate. I will. Thank you.
Yeah. Of course, Eric, thanks as always to you for hanging out here and keeping us company and showing some love for the other Lego or Flago there.
The Flago.
The Flago. On bag 3 of like 4 with like 10,000 parts.
Bag 4. Yeah, and almost halfway through bag 4. Sorry, it's gonna start picking up because of bigger pieces now. There's a lot of intricate like parts of the floor because it's got this angle part that pops out of the building. So,
nice little techniques they're doing there. Very cool.
Yeah. So very interesting.
Awesome. Look forward to seeing more of that as you go along here.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's this guy Lol Lego.
Who?
I think his name is Lol Lego.
Lol Lego. Oh, that guy. Oh, look what I just found. Stupid. It was supposed to. Oh, dummy.
That's why we love you, Greg. That's why we love you.
Just look. I'm like, look. I just like. Oh, there it is.
In case you're curious.
Hey Greg, I got a suggestion for you. Now, if you change that part out,
like that.
oh,
Hey,
oh yeah, that looks a lot better.
Oh, how about that? Whoa.
Dummy.
So
All right.
I want to remind people, Greg.
Yeah, so you can find me over at YouTube on Lol Lego. I'm actually going to have some videos coming out soonish after I actually edit them. I'm slowly posting stuff on Instagram, very slowly. You can find me here on Twitch this Thursday. Right now, it looks I will be streaming, doing a. Thank you, camera. Come on. Doing a solo stream. Now that my camera decided to pick out.
You're gonna register for Chicago during this little like endeavor?
Yeah, Chicago. Yeah, I heard that's a town. Yeah, so I'll be streaming on Thursday on Twitch. So doing a solo. Wow. There will not be as cool audio as Matt does on his. But yeah, I'm gonna try it out. So
awesome. So if you guys have not, give Greg a follow. Greg, I think you can shout yourself out, SO and then your name.
Yeah.
To make sure people follow you here before we sign off, if they haven't already.
Nope, they can't.
Maybe I might be able to. Hang on one second. We want to make sure that we get people to follow you here. There you go. Make sure you guys give Greg some love. Check him out Thursday, September 1st, I believe it will be at that point.
Yeah.
Were you going to do like a 6 p.m. like I usually do?
That's
something
the
like that?
plan.
Watch
Tis
for him
the
at 6 p.m. or so on Thursday the 1st, guys. Give him some love, show him support, encourage him so he can kind of do some of this fun stuff too.
If I can make it, I will. Unfortunately, time zones are a bit of a pain, but
That's fine.
good luck with it, Greg. You're a champion, buddy. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Taz. Appreciate it.
Definitely. All right, so with that, I do want to thank all you guys for hanging out again, of course, and then folks in chat here. Rob, as always, buddy, thank you so much. James, always a pleasure, buddy. Alex, for hanging out again. Always a pleasure. Mark, Chug, thanks, buddy. Thank you. Let's see, scrolling back through here. Who else did we have around?
Yeah, in the chat, you guys are awesome.
Oh, cool, Rob.
Adam was in the chat. Thanks, Adam, for hanging out earlier here, buddy.
Mayo was in too.
Mayo was in earlier. Mayo, who doesn't do Twitch, is his handle.
Mayo not on Twitch.
Mayo not on Twitch.
That name cracked me up because it took me like 30 seconds to actually recognize it was Mayo.
And Scotty was here earlier before he went off to work. Thanks for dropping in, Scotty. I know you're probably off to work at this point already, but appreciate it as always. That's far back as my chat's going at this point. So thank you, everybody. I will be back on as usual Tuesday night, 6 p.m. Eastern time. Do the usual thing here. I'll continue with bag. What am I on? Bag 18. Keep it going with that. And then Greg will pick up the leash on Thursday, and we'll have fun there too. All right, guys. I don't see anybody on Twitch that I follow at the moment, so I was looking to see if I could rate us, but nobody I follow is on at the moment. So I'm just going to go ahead and wrap us up here. Thanks for watching as always. Have a great day or night, whatever it is for you. And I'll see you Tuesday and around all the good places. Have a good one.
Yeah.
See y'all.